look at that first. He has to build a halberd. And you're going to have this timing where he has a halberd, Razor has a BKB. And if you don't get Roche, like right around that time, it's just going to be an awkward game.
What about doing like aggressive 3-lane for VGJ game? They actually were planning to play aggressive 3-lane yesterday when they picked techies.
I only think you have to aggressive
right, yeah.
if you are if Huskar's side lane, but I think he's mid. Yeah, he is
He's
mid.
So
yeah,
he's mid.
I don't think you have to
Makes
aggressive
some
like a
sense.
Razor or anything.
Why not? You can just like...
I guess you could. And you're saying solo safe lane on the Tiny?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so yeah, they could do that. I mean, I actually agree. That's a pretty good idea.
Who do you guys think is gonna win?
I got VGJ.
I got Fnatic.
Grant.
I think both teams are going to go out there, have a lot of fun, and they're just going to really.
They're gonna do their best.
That's a prediction.
I mean,
yeah.
They're gonna do their best.
I like Fnatic's draft more, but VGJ Storm, I think Sneyking and SVG. I mean, they just hit both their ultis correctly. They're going to win the game.
I also, you know what? VGJ is just the better team. Let's be real.
You think?
I think they are.
Even after what happened
Are you
yesterday
questioning
against
anime? The power of
VGJ
anime?
They were just having
20-minute
fun.
games?
They were just having fun.
Not the first game.
Well, look, all I'm saying
The
is
second
we're
game,
putting
maybe.
them on even keel with like every other team in this tournament, but like their recent resume was to win a minor, finish second at a major to LGD.
Yeah, like destroy everyone on qualifiers.
How'd they do with the super major? I think they were top 6.
No, VGJ sucked.
Yeah, they
at the
were
Super
so
Well,
Major.
they were just not taking it seriously.
Yeah,
then they went to
weren't
the
trying.
qualifiers
Qualifier.
and they won.
They won it, yeah.
I just think they're like top dogs. I would say they're favored to win this event.
Even but I mean, you've already seen yesterday and today. I like VGJ. Don't get me wrong, and I think they're good, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
that's-
Fnatic and VGJ are very similar.
Envy
skill
already
levels.
TP'd out.
Yeah, you have to do that when
Oh,
they
no,
cut
he's
you
TP'd
off
out
like
for
that.
Yep.
I agree.
That's a 3-lane versus Envy.
So if you're building a fantasy team,
Phoenix
Grant,
tri-lane.
are
You,
you
you know your stuff, man. You know
Grant.
your stuff. That was right on.
What's up?
You're building your fantasy team. You're
Yeah.
telling me you'd put Envy on it just as soon as you would Resolution?
No.
Of course not.
What does that have to do with
Oh.
the two teams being even?
I was just a question. I felt like that would mean that like you had even rankings in like the individual players.
I mean, if we went down the line, so let's look at it. So, YS versus Abed, who would you take? I would take Abed probably.
Yeah, I take Abed.
Well, looks like we got a
Yeah,
Zuck
Envy has a
coming out.
problem.
Yeah, he's in a
And
lot of.
And he TP'd out to lane, so if he dies,
and
Yeah.
he doesn't have any health potions.
no salve. Yeah.
30 more seconds.
You know,
Oh, that's a problem for YawaR.
one of the weirdest things people got mad about is calling it a healing potion. I know it's called salve. I didn't know it was that big of a deal, though.
I always
People
call
get
it
mad at
healing potion.
Yeah, so do
It
I.
will be always healing potion.
Yeah. And now it is
The
one
Oracle
thing.
against the Wind Ranger mid is actually really good because
Yeah.
Huskar can't win the lane because you can't Burning Spears the Wind Ranger, but anytime she win runs, you just use your Fortune's End on her and it removes it.
Are you worried your Huskar might be underleveled?
I mean, he's going to lose. He's look at the CS. He's 5-4 to the 2-1
Yeah.
because of the Oracle being here. So it's like Huskar actually more relies on farm than he does levels. Like he'll get levels if he gets farm.
Oh!
Pieliedie
That's
die
bad.
gaming.
That's super
Power
bad.
shot up.
This is something I think we'll see more often as the meta progresses. Just like not like a dual lane mid, but you just have a guy there, like winning him the lane.
Yeah.
Because in the meantime, like it's a Phoenix Tide support, right? So they couldn't tri-lane top and do nearly as much as the Oracle alone can do middle. So you end up like trading one lane and winning one for free, and the mid lane's so important.
And he has a Soul Ring on Huskar, so he's pretty much just never going to be out of lane.
The adjustments that these teams make is pretty nuts. Like I was impressed by the Wind Ranger mid adjustment, and then they choose to make the Oracle go mid adjustment. Like you never know if they're actually like how much of this they're planning for in the draft.
He has a
Because
Geminate. Oh.
Nice rezo.
when we talked to like EG yesterday, there's like, yeah, we just tested and see if Nyx could spike Carapace Techie's suicide.
That was
Like
great.
in the after the draft ended.
Top lane's going pretty good here for VGJ. Middle lane, though, far in favor of Fnatic right now. But what's bottom? Tiny versus Mirana, they're the two highest by far. They're just farming. They're cool.
Yeah, Tiny feeling himself pretty good this lane, but the top lane is not going so well for VG Gaming. Yeah, first blood, part of first blood, it's like, it's okay, it's even. Envy, 96, nice.
I think it's gonna
Not
be
get
fine.
trashed.
Thing is, you can just leave. He's the one threatened.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, that's the problem. Weaver, like, that's worse than to death in my book.
Yeah.
Because he TP's all the way to base. He has no boots. He's going to have to do the walk of shame all the way back to top. But Weaver never dies in this lane. Like, they can't kill Weaver till Pudge is 6. So Razor cannot be abandoned. Whereas when they win the lane like this, Ty can do whatever he wants now. If he runs mid, like, he sets up a kill on Huskar very easily as well.
Going for the pull. Will he get it?
Big
Nice
pull.
time. The little range creep.
No.
helps.
No.
Oh my god, he
Oh.
messed it up.
He got
missed.
one creep. It's good.
He got the range creep, which is
Oh,
good.
SVG is killing pieliedie at the
That's
bottom.
fine.
And
That's the thing. People don't
What
realize.
is he doing here?
what matters more, that pull or that kill?
Yeah, well, that people don't realize like he did it. You want to get attacked by the range creep, right?
Yeah.
That's what you do. But he didn't go in range of it. People don't realize you don't actually pull the creeps into the creeps.
Yeah.
You get attacked by a creep
Yeah.
and pull them in.
The creep's aggro based on the unit getting attacked, not the one attacking. So if that range creep attacks your hero inside the wave, it'll aggro. And he tried to get it, just missed the timing of it.
So pieliedie rotated to bottom, and suddenly we can see YawaR is even creeped up with a Huskar. So it's good. And DJ, no mana, what he's trying to do. Oh, his Mango. And pieliedie is here. Okay, it's roaming Oracle.
Yeah. See, what does this do for them?
I don't know.
They need like the perfect setup to be able to kill Weaver. They need a Q into a hook into the sentry, and they need Rezo to be like 60-70% at the start of that.
And
Right.
maybe a quick DC on the keyboard, because I mean, Rezo knows. Like these players think that kind of stuff through. He knows like this is exactly how I die in this lane, and he's just not going to let that happen most of the time. Unless
Most
they
of
catch
the
him.
time.
Yeah, I'm saying like I just don't want to say it and then have it happen. You know?
Immediately, dumb
Yeah,
BS.
Dude, I just think Razor's like one of the worst heroes. Like, I don't actually know what you do. If you don't have a favorable lane matchup,
And he whiffed.
you just don't feel like you have a purpose in the game.
SVG struggling.
He knows he
and
probably
he's dead.
he dove for the
rune.
the
He
rune.
did get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, he got the rune.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Oh, and Snake, that was smart because Sneyking went over to the other room to get it before he could.
Envy,
Yes,
Envy's dead.
Yep.
Yeah, Weaver makes more sense for the lane than a hero like Clinks,
Yeah,
I think. It's
exactly.
coming together now.
Oh,
I-
Raza has a cooldown on his Suguchi, right?
Like I
He could
said,
do-
he's
yeah.
like if hands off the keyboard.
It's an easy kill.
Yeah, easy kill. I mean, honestly, the only reason he died is because they made an aggressive play that then backfired.
Well,
that's the only time he's going to die.
DJ just got 2 kills on
Yeah.
a Pudge, and I think one of the worst supports to give a lot of farm and levels to is probably Pudge.
It's up there.
Tiny's just having such a great game. He's going to be able to feed on this Mirana Oracle like the whole game.
You just go treads Shadowblade.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
think
you
so.
I think Shadowblade's definitely better here.
I think Shadowblade's always better.
I wouldn't
me.
even mind Shadowblade and Blink this game.
Yeah, I would agree. I wouldn't mind Blink into Shadowblade because you're going to be
Yeah.
able to immediately kill somewhere.
You need a Silver Edge eventually, in my opinion.
Like, even Huskar will just die
Yeah,
pre-armlet.
you need Silver Edge for sure.
Because you can actually one-shot Huskar with a Silver Edge.
Neither
Like, if
range.
he's half health or like even like maybe 2/3, I wouldn't be surprised if his build's like Blink,
That's
Shadowblade,
Tiny here.
Hello.
Echo
Double
Saber,
damage.
Daedalus. That's going to be his build, I think.
Boom.
Toss him back.
Tell us. No,
Where's
that's
Owen?
not enough.
She's
That's,
almost dead.
That's...
Oh,
That was
Sneyking?
bad.
okay.
Whoever made that call, that was a really
Okay,
bad call.
Snaking's feeling himself.
I think.
And again, Raza is getting too aggressive and is dying.
Well,
And
Remember that
MSS,
time that Kyle said
MSS?
he would never die? Jeez, Kyle. Come on, man.
I don't know. It just felt whoever
Come
got
on,
6
Rizzo.
first middle, it felt like was going to win. The Huskar got 6 first. Didn't even use ulti, just bait. Sneyking ran. That was
That was too
I
much.
thought he was going to toss him way. He didn't. I think YawaR was like, don't toss him to me. Because he
Yeah.
was really low, and then they're just Snaking's under a tower. What are you going to do at
That's
that
one of
point?
those where Sneyking feels strong, but because he has the DD and he's
Yeah.
like having a good game, but then he doesn't like look at the exact situation that's happening in the mid lane. Sometimes it's just like a minor oversight that.
Oh.
Oh,
Kobe!
Burn?
No, he's got the bottle.
Yeah.
Side lane bottle.
damn.
No, just looking. So it's pretty even right now. 6-4, a little less than about 500 gold lead for Fnatic.
EGA.
But what up, DJ? Nice,
What's-
good Sneyking
What's
kill.
Snaking's item build?
It's going to be
Or skill
trade for
build?
SVG.
He's 1-1-3.
Really, I hate 1-1-3.
That's every game I've seen them have Tiny, they've built it this way.
Oh,
And I really think you max toss exclusively, but
Like every time? Is
for
there?
the most part, yeah. 1-1-3, like that play middle, if you have max toss, is possible.
Yeah.
2 tosses is going to land a kill for sure. With Tree, it's like that was so low percentage. I'm
You
very
do not get
surprised.
2 tosses off in ganks anymore with the nerf. That was like 4
Oh yeah,
patches ago.
what's the cooldown now?
It's like 11 or 12. It used to
It's
be
too much.
8. It used to be
you,
8.
you can still get 2 off if you
Yeah.
toss back.
I'm
Yeah,
just
you
saying,
level
it's a
25.
drastic difference. Like, you used to always get 2 tosses off. But all I'm saying is, like, I don't disagree, but they did make toss more of, like, a value point, so maybe that's the idea behind their build. Like, they made it so level 1 it does more damage, but...
This middle, after Pi just helped him out get like an extra level, he is owning middle now.
This is the benefit of Weaver, though. Even though he has died a couple of times, like he's still just able to maintain presence.
His
in this
lane doesn't get any harder just
Yeah.
because he died.
He can just stay by himself.
He's gonna get
wards.
like, fast
Oh, I
linking.
thought that was a Radiant Sentry. I was like, no.
Also, gotta keep in mind, the VGJ supports are a hell of a lot weaker in the early phases, but later on in the game, like, they provide so much team fight in comparison to Oracle Pudge.
But the problem, aren't they? Like, what if they just both use their ultis and they lose the team fight and then you just lose the game,
Dude,
right?
what? Yeah, exactly. What if they just like both walk in, dive before casting spells, and
Yeah.
But
then they lose
you still
power.
have like 3 cores.
There you go.
That's not the same though when
What
you
if
use
the cores die
and
too,
cores. If your 2 supports and cores are dying, well,
Like, what if
you
they just get
actually
team
lose the
wiped?
game? I don't know.
Oh,
5 for
Why
0.
I die nice.
takes his raindrop charge at least.
What level's Wind Ranger? Oh my god, that's ugly.
Yeah. Do you like?
That's the Oracle factor early on.
Yep.
That's rough. Real rough. But like, I mean, obviously VGJ definitely has like once you do get level 6 on both your supports, like taking objectives is probably going to be a lot easier.
Oh, there is a war over there.
That tiny rotation mid was actually so bad now that I think about it. Like, it's not meant to sound like Flame in terms of for his game. It's like he was such a pace setter, and as a hero like Tiny, you actually don't flash farm. You just consistently farm.
He found double damage to decide that's the best idea to go there.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice
nice hook, nice TP out.
Yeah, it's just like one of those things where when you're these like momentum-based heroes and you make a rotation like that, it's just like
Is it bad because he died?
it's
or
bad because I'm saying the end result. I'm not
because
saying
of
the
that.
play itself
Yeah.
was so bad. I'm saying the end result was actually terrible. Like it was a very
Worst case
costly
scenario.
kill. Yeah, very costly
because
kill attempt.
you start pulling ahead bottom 1v1 really hard. But
Gives
when you die
gives him
like
a,
that,
like
yeah,
does Morana advantage
shouldn't be
now?
ahead at all.
Yeah. It's not just in the fact that it slows down his game, it speeds up Morana's. Like now Morana will have like an extra item. She might even have like a full dragon. I'd like to see Universe get like a Dragon Lance to avoid getting burst by Tiny, but we'll see what he goes.
He's all on this Dragonlance train.
They're gonna try to defend the tier 1 tower at the top. DJ.
Oh, it's a full drain. And the Phoenix is
Envy,
dead.
1 kill.
What? Dude, he has so much 70 damage.
Arrow missed. What's next? No, they will not fight.
Even like a casual bracer on Morana, just something that makes it so you don't die to Tiny when he gets his first item.
Oh, it was some like random power shot or what? That killed DJ.
Yes.
Yeah.
350 gold for a Pudge.
Morana roamed up top with that invis, but the fight was over before she could even do anything.
So Tini got his space. Everything's okay.
The Huskar is getting to be a problem, though. Like, this is the
Well,
game-winning
yeah.
hero for Fnatic. Like, he could just win the game 1v5.
Curious to see how he plays. You think he's going to play like a heavy farming base, kind of like Meepo, or?
No. They
No,
need.
I think he could just win the game on his 3rd item in Aegis.
That's what I mean. Is like he's going to farm for like the next 5-10 minutes.
Like I mean, before Silver Age, you can win the game. With the Silver Age from Tiny, it's gonna be much more harder.
Yeah, I don't think he can afford to rush it though. So he does have a little bit of a time. I don't think Tiny can go first item Silver Edge. I think he'll have to get something in between.
Yeah, Saber like just blink.
Yeah, that's what I mean. One of those 2 items at least.
Okay. Well, he did get the tome, so level 6 Tidehunter has not been spotted by the Dire. They don't know yet.
And we have a Ravage. Oh, there's a ward.
Now
They
it
know.
does. Hello, level 6 Tide. And that's why you see, like, some people like holding the tome. So if they look at you, you're like, oh, level 5, he doesn't have 6 yet. Phase boots. So
Razor's definitely like a position 3 this game.
What do you go on Wind Ranger this game? He's got phase boots. You just go Maelstrom? Or
Yeah, he
Twilight
has the
Twilight is
javelin
dead.
queued up. This is space though. Resolution forced to TP out of top, and
There's 4 heroes bottom
Yeah,
for Pilot
Should be
Eye.
smoke.
Dude, you know Pi, that's like his favorite thing in Dota. Making everyone TP to him.
He might not be the best space maker, but he's certainly made the most space in his career.
yes.
Compared to anyone else.
Yeah.
Like I mean, there is always Poppy on Bounty Hunter, like dying 29 times per game and doing like everything what he can for his team.
Yep.
Yeah, Pi is good. Agreed.
That was a very good death.
Whoa. What was Pilot Eye's first TI team? I swear it's one of those weird teams, wasn't it, or no?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Isn't it Dignitas? No.
No.
It's not Dignitas.
Because Dignitas only went...
Wasn't it Cloud9 or?
It might have
Yeah,
been Cloud9.
Cloud9 TI4. Yeah,
it was.
Cloud9 TI4 with Sing Sing.
Yeah.
And
I didn't want to confidently say that because
No,
I wasn't
you
sure.
should have. You were right.
Oh, nice. What's next?
What?
Yeah, his ulti.
They got dust?
And no vision. No. They have no
Jukes.
dust.
This is
They know he went up that way, but it'll just Sakuchi again, yeah.
Pi is here.
Hello.
No dust. No vision.
I don't know about
Oh,
Reza
Reza.
going Lincolns. That's an interesting choice. I don't think he has that luxury. this
Oh,
game.
nice. Eat. Dude, he timed that so perfectly.
They were gonna try to kill Universe here.
I think they're just making sure they get the tower. He's forcing him. Oh, they're actually going for the kill.
It's kill and the tower, right? And Rezo just showed up from behind the tier 2 middle.
I didn't think this would work, to be frank.
At least tower.
No!
Kobe!
Nice play there.
That's good.
That's that max tree grab paying off.
That's not really Kobe though, because you can just aim it. You literally just click it.
That is Kobe.
So you think
So
Kobe didn't have like a
also
homing
could
missile
aim
on
it,
his,
yeah.
on his 3-pointers? Come on, dude.
Kobe had talent unlike Steph.
That was
Wow,
like
that's bold.
Heydu Turkoglu?
Turkoglu.
Had a
2007
Turkoglu.
NBA 2K.
Hey, remember, you're talking to 12-year-olds. They were
No,
they
but
were
they might have played. It's a video game at least.
Yeah.
See, that's what I was really. Whenever you talked about sports, you could always just say you're talking about the sports video game. That's smart.
There you go.
So
Like
an NBA Jam, when I do my triple backflip dunk, that's what we're
With
looking
Michael
at.
Jordan,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a guy who needs
Oh,
to know.
Envy that is a lot of damage stolen, but Phoenix helps,
The only damage coming out was the javelin procs, pretty much.
50-50.
which is good.
So that's the same game we saw from Envy yesterday.
Yep.
But it was like Mirana Envy. He's like plan C for his team. Maybe even plan D. Like plan C is DJ.
Oh, he is going to go
Something like
for
that,
Mael. Maelstrom on Weaver. Well, he switched it up, at least in quick buy.
No, I think he's gonna finish like Lincoln's.
You think?
He got Lincoln's. No. 5.
There's
Shadow Blade up on
Shadow
Tiny.
Blade for Sneyking,
It's
yeah.
important.
that's the movement.
Huskard's got to be careful because he will be farming at low health. But he can't kill him alone. He'll need a +1.
I feel like this is VGJ's game to lose. Fnatic's had like. I felt like this Huskard needed to get involved like 5 minutes ago, but.
Well, actually, he's doing nothing in the game.
Yeah.
He got 1 kill. That's gonna be second one. He's not gonna be on time.
It's just I don't know when they can ever force Roche.
Yeah. Well, it's such a. How do you address this top lane? There's going to be a Weaver in the lane and a tiny off map with Shadowblade, right? The Phoenix Tide are going to be sitting at towers with their ults
Which
ready.
consistently threatens mid as well.
Yeah. Like, how do you control the map? Like, what's the play here?
Let's
So
see.
Abed trying to kill SVG. He jumps.
Nice.
Waited
smart.
for the dunk. That was smart.
It's good.
Clarifying why you said that was
Yeah.
smart.
And it's like it's so hard to dive him under
Thank you.
tower because you're always threatened of TPs. In the meantime, Weaver's going to pressure this tier 2 top, and they'll probably just get a free kill on Mirana if Uni comes out of position. This is the Shadowblade reveal.
This is the opposite of how Marana wants to play. Like,
Yeah.
she wants to be up in the off
I
lane,
know.
pressuring.
Oh.
Yeah,
Really
they
well
can
played.
see.
What would
Nice
do they have any
bugs.
detection?
I hope so.
No.
Nope. See you later, bug.
That's still okay.
Nice play by
Yeah, we'll
Universe.
play
but
Beanie. That's the experience of age right there.
yeah. You might still
Oh,
be.
Reza.
We were
Flying
talking-
Universe. And there is
Blink
no
Ravage?
Teeny, no.
He
what
has
is
no
Tiny
No,
actually?
she's cooled down. No,
Hey,
no,
what
it's
did
not.
Tide? What did Tide? No, it's all. What did he actually go? Okay, Brown Boot's turn.
Yeah, that's his.
That was-
That's just MSS. Every hero doesn't matter. Which is good. Earn's always good.
Consistency. You know what you're getting.
Yeah. This is the Radiant advantage in a nutshell. You
They
just
want to fight so badly.
pressure, force the enemy team into their own jungle.
Oh, that's not a good idea. Or it's a good idea. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
The noticeable thing is, though, Fnatic has to defend their tower with a Mirana, while VGJ was defending with a Phoenix.
Yep.
Which is very, I mean, just in terms of like a support's very happy just getting levels, while a core just soaking, like making sure the tower doesn't die. It doesn't
Yep.
feel good.
And Phoenix talents are some of
Yeah,
the
you
best.
just want level 10 ASAP.
I like that they're putting Phoenix in the dead lane. Like, that's so good.
Yep. And that's the benefit of having this Tiny Weaver combo. Like, it's just Weaver going to keep playing top. Tiny in the woods, you put the Wind Ranger mid, and Tiny just becomes this +1 that'll land a kill in any lane. Your supports are free to do
Tiny.
whatever.
Okay. Sneyking is really feeling himself.
Rezo's close.
He might actually be okay. What?
Did he?
What?
He missed the armlet toggle and died to a
What?
He just died to a creep.
creep. Yeah, he's armlet toggled a creep.
And he
look at
ult the
that
toss!
king.
He's gonna leave! That was sick toss.
Oh my god.
King back.
Okay. He was feeling himself, like I said.
Give him a
He's
triple kill.
Sneyking.
Ah, he's denied.
Remember
Okay.
when you guys were flaming yesterday? I was like the king, one of the greats of all time.
Yeah.
Was that during the Ursa game that he was like 1 in 20?
I think.
Nah. I gotta go by the way.
Dark side of the king. Every king has a dark side.
Oh! From
Wow.
downtown.
That's a Kobe.
That's
Yep.
a universe. Yeah.
That was
not even
a
so
Tracy McGrady.
Okay, okay.
That was a nice.
That's an NBA player.
He was in the
We
middle
need
of a
to explain
creep. He was in the
that.
middle of a creep.
11,
too.
11 points, 35
Ooh,
seconds.
the
Now I
deny.
forgot.
He gets it. Nice. Ton of team gold.
Actually, it
gone.
was 13 points.
No, it was it was 13 points for
13 to
35
35
seconds. Yeah.
It was Reggie. Reggie, I think, had like
11, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, back to the subject, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
back to
you've
the
lost
subject,
more than half our
We're
crowd.
talking about video games.
Yeah, old Reginald.
Yeah.
Hit
Yeah,
the
that
third
one time.
dimension.
The 360 slam jam or what?
Yeah. Have you ever seen? I've only seen it once in a pro game where a pro definitely did the 360 on purpose. Not in what was that mode? The Midas mode. I remember someone actually did like a TI qualifier where they spun around and then Earth Shakered. It was great.
Oh,
it was
that's
actually
sick.
hilarious. I was like, that's the cockiest
Yeah, you gotta
thing
practice
ever.
you gotta practice your directional move if you want to spin around in
He's
circles.
tipping, Envy has a problem.
Should be
He's
dead.
shackled.
Envy has a lot of
That's an
problems.
easy kill.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
DJ God.
Wow.
We keep forgetting the best person to get a hero out or.
And they don't have
Help
Supernova
high ground.
right now. They still have Ravage.
Damn.
I like that VGJ's playing here. They just gotta be careful.
Ooh, that'd be a nice hook.
Now that they force so many rotations top is basically like a place where it's not the way. Razor and Mirana are heroes that want to play in the off lane. So if you know they want to play there and then you just leave top as it is, top's just like nobody can go there on either team, then suddenly where does Razor or Mirana form?
The benefit, though, is like this Weaver is 6th in net worth. Very surprising to me. I don't know if that's partly his item build or what.
But the difference, like, it's
It's
1k
very
difference
close,
from the
yeah.
first till the 6th place.
That's
How are
like-
they
Yeah, but
losing in the network
he-
now? It's so weird.
He's the guy that's like going to actually carry this game, though, is the thing. Like, they need someone strong enough to be able to go toe-to-toe with Huskar and take him out. I'm concerned that if he gets up to a Halberd, grabs Aegis, like, plus that next item, I don't think anyone can actually stand up to Huskar.
Yeah,
Razor's
they-
just going to run in and link Wind Ranger or Tiny. They're
He's
going to have
gonna ruin
negligible
one
damage
person's
output.
game.
Yeah, he's a counter carry. He's like a
Like,
counterplay.
you're not going to be able to kill Huskar if this game continues. And this is how we saw VGJ win a couple of their previous games. You know, the team fight item stacking with the Necro and all these sustain heroes.
I think they know you're there, DJ.
Free tier 1 tower for Fnatic should be.
Yep.
They're moving in from the top side though. They're all there, even in the river.
Yeah, this Weaver's
Bummer
actually
shot.
so
He has
underfarmed.
Ravage.
What else? There is Ravage.
They have Oracle
Wait,
behind
he's
though.
waiting. He's
Oracle
waiting.
came
Yeah, it's
up.
Ravage for 3.
This Huskar's
Abed?
dead. He is
Abed?
taking so much javelin damage.
He's
I-
gonna. Yeah, he's
It's
dead.
actually I don't. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, Raz is also dead. Raz is dead.
Buyback time lapse. Nice.
I don't know.
And everybody's running now. That's a bad
How
decision.
nice. I don't actually know how nice.
TP.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
Shackle.
That's better. Does he have 2? He does.
Oh, the
3.
toss!
Oh, nice
That's a
plays.
Kobe right
Nice.
there.
That's a Kobe.
That was a Kobe to Shaq, actually.
So they hate each other.
No.
Alley-oop,
They throw
yeah.
it down. They don't hate
They
each
hate
other.
each
Did
other.
those two hate each other?
Not anymore. Did you see their conversation? They're all
Bygones
good.
be bygones, man. Come on.
I mean, they don't to public when they make money.
Okay,
off
they're
it.
talents right now. Both of them are talents. Talents
that's
do not
true.
hate each other.
That's true. Well, that's not true.
What? You hate someone?
We're all a loving family here.
There's one person on the couch
You hate.
that I just can't.
It's Grant.
can't
I'm not. I wasn't.
We're
I don't
not.
want it to
We're
be
not.
like.
We're
I'm
not doing
on-
names
I'm
here.
not
You
on
just-
his couch, so I don't know. There's one person
There's
on
only one
Kyle's
person
couch
on
that he dislikes, and I'm not. I don't know.
Okay, Kyle. Okay, good.
Russian
Next
community
time
might have
in
something to
Moscow,
say to
just
you,
don't
Kyle.
dare call me.
Yeah.
He went to EXP game. Rot. Yeah.
Still a great game.
No, this is good. This
Very
this
close.
can still go either way. It's all about Roche. Fnatic needs Roche to win, but if they get it, like it's a huge. Like they probably just win.
I think if you take away that armlet toggle death up top, I bet would be #1 net worth for
Easily.
sure.
Yeah.
That's severely hampered his
It
game.
happens to the best of us. I can tell you from personal experience.
And the worst of us.
Yep. Grant.
Raza lost so much
I've
money.
never
in this
bought
game.
armlet.
Oh, yeah.
If I ran a
You're one of
Huskar,
those?
I'm
I
a
don't buy
S and
armlet.
Y. Yeah,
He's
I'm
just,
S and Y.
he's just using his scripts.
S and Y.
S and Y. Yeah, I'm there. I ain't armletting.
You got your.
Yeah,
you got the
there's
Q
Salvar.
for heal. You know. You
Yeah.
got the first ability. You don't
Yeah, I'm good. Heart first. It's good.
One of my friends actually used to do that. They didn't want to didn't want to learn armlet toggle, so they bought an armlet and then left it off until they got heart, and then they turned it on.
Oh,
Raza King
hello.
Dick. No. It's good.
I think he could have had that eat. Oh no, he pulled him out of the sentry. That's
Would he
why.
have killed him either way, though? It was only pieliedie.
I think he had.
Oracle's a lot of
Maybe.
damage.
Yeah, Max Rot, probably.
Yeah. Observers telling us that
Appreciate it.
he would have killed him.
Raza badly needs his
He
Sneyking.
went Silver Edge first. Vlad was right.
Wow.
I like it. I mean, what else? You guys want him to go Blink?
I
after
wanted him
Shadow
to get
Blade?
like an Echo Saber or Blink
That's
first.
Boom. Bye-bye, DJ.
Got him.
Oh my.
Oh, my God.
Got him.
Oh, the tree toss.
The Spidey senses Peter Parker.
He was
Look
stunned, dude.
Huh?
He was stunned. So he knew he was there. Okay.
Stop
Spidey
cares?
senses, sorry.
Who's your guys' favorite Spider-Man? Are you guys
Definitely
Tobey
Tom
Maguire?
Holland. The newest one is the best.
I like
Tobey Maguire, no
I love
question.
Tobey
Yeah, Tobey
Maguire.
Maguire the best. Agreed. This one is like not. I don't know.
He's supposed
I
to
don't
be a
believe it.
teenager. Totally
Yeah.
looked like a really depressed art major. like 7 years.
Is that not your type?
Huh?
Is that not your type?
The Spider-Man.
The depressed art majors?
Well, there's Roshan for VGJ denying it from Fnatic.
Kyle gave me a very anguished look there.
He did master.
I have no artistic talent.
Damn it. He already has the Echo Saber. I don't know. Tiny's really farm now. Silver, Jan, and Echo Saber.
He can actually one-shot Huskar. If I would like him to go Crystallis or Daedalus even. You will one-shot Huskar.
Is it Crystallis or is it Crystallis?
It's Crystallis because it sounds very
Are you sure?
formal.
I'm not sure.
If you say Crystallis, you'd like.
Good sir.
If you say
Crystal,
if you say Crystallis, it sounds very like you know what you're talking about.
In Russian, it's Crystallis.
See?
So it's in Russian, we call it Crystallis.
I mean, I used to
So
sip
it should be
Crystal in the
Crystallis,
club, but
Not anymore.
nah, no drinking for me. Maybe a Smirnoff Ice casually, 1 or 2, you know, every 3 months. That's it.
Let's say you're a trillionaire, Grant.
Yes.
What's your drink of choice?
Envy's getting set up
what
on
are you
here.
throwing down?
Oh, easily. You know, I became a trillionaire because Monster always giving me those monsters is great. And, well, see you later, maybe?
No, he's going to live.
Gosh.
He needed to toss him onto the creep wave.
Nice.
That's what I thought he was going to do.
A Java Monster, Kyle, is my
Java
drink of
Monster.
choice. Can I actually get one BSJ, by the way? I
Oh,
think there's
yeah,
the
yeah.
Kona blend on top, I think.
The Kona, the K Kona
The K Kona
It's so
blend.
good. It's
Toss
so
me a
good.
Mason Monster.
Whoop. I missed it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let people hear how crisp it is.
Oh, no.
That was that
sounds
not crisp?
That's
That was
that's why I hate American TV watching during the night because, you know, they open those
They always
cans,
make sure
like
it's
that.
very loud.
So it's a come on. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty, and you're doing this stuff.
What was that movie that just came out where, like, it had to be completely silent? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, there is a movie.
The
It's not a
sound?
movie. It's a film.
I think
no?
it's just a
it's
quiet
a movie.
place.
A Quiet Place. That
A
was
Quiet
what it's
Place.
called.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, even
like
if
with
like
zombies and
one
stuff like
person
that.
even just like does like that, apparently like ruins the movie or something. I wouldn't
Sounds-
watch it. That's hipster shit.
Why not? It's a fun
Is
concept.
there something wrong with being a hipster?
Yeah. I mean,
don't
you're
like
trying to
hipsters?
be different on purpose
No.
instead of just being yourself.
Nice.
I admire that definition actually.
I agree.
Drinking out of mason jars is cool though. That's the one thing I'll give them. You drink out of a mason jar, you're cool by me.
I also really like artisanal mustard.
Artisanal? Artesian, isn't it?
Artesian. Artesian is the water.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it
I
Crystallis?
think it's artesian.
Oh,
Artesian.
the Artesi water,
Yeah.
yeah. The
Artesian.
holy water. The
Pilot
holy water.
Pilot got him.
Baby
himself
rage
to
water?
Problems. He's dead. They're gonna push tier 2 tower in the mid. Maybe they're gonna even try high ground right now. Why not?
That's the thing. They just have way more team fight than Fnatic, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's all on pieliedie to get a perfect ulti off, and then
Like,
you can't.
what advice would you give to someone that like really shouldn't be himself? Like, what would you say to Brian?
To be himself? If
No,
I'm
but, like, what
convincing him to?
No, but like he
You're
shouldn't
telling
be
him being
himself.
himself is not acceptable.
Yeah, like what can you
But
do?
you don't wanna
what
say
do you
it
do if
meanly,
you
'cause-
can't be yourself?
Trick them into not being themselves.
Brian, I think you're a great caster and should cast forever.
Oh, that's fair.
See,
That's
because
good.
I'm being
Is
nice
that-
that he should cast and not play Dota.
Yes.
It's nice.
But now that I described it,
That's
I look
actually
mean.
good. That's actually good.
So it's a compliment sandwich.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a
Wow.
good therapist.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, you're top 50. You're better than anyone else.
On this couch.
Yeah.
I'm
On that
looking
couch.
everywhere.
On that couch.
Well, I'd
yeah.
beat
On
him
this
middle
couch.
one
Yeah, on the couch,
so
yeah,
maybe
it's
not.
me
On
and
that
Brand.
couch, you're still better.
Hey man, you know the laning stage only matters for so much.
Did
Yeah.
you know we need
Pretty
we
much
need-
everything
We
this
need
patch.
overthrow tournaments.
Overthrow tournaments?
Yeah.
Like 5 vs 5?
I was thinking of
yeah.
running like a sub tournament or something like that, and like you know you could be my co-broadcaster for it.
Sure.
Oh,
there's
dust.
dust. Reza's being revealed. And that's a great
Oh,
ravage.
oh,
Oh my
is that
god.
five?
they're
Toss
taking it.
Ravage. That was weird.
That was
What's
5.
next?
Miranda BK beat it.
Oh, did you?
Reza's again in the
I
fight.
feel like you don't ever force
No.
a fight into Huskar or
Yeah, it's
Oracle.
pretty hard.
It's with a bad fight.
That was
we were
really
them
good
to
ravage,
separate.
though. Damn.
I just don't think they'll ever win
damage.
5v5.
I really think this Lincoln's build is like taking away.
They have 2
VGJ's
Lincolns, right?
timings.
Or one?
Yeah.
Getting
Almost
one.
2.
Oh.
But they need like 2 or 3 more items at this point.
I don't
They
mind
need
that they-
MKB on both
I
heroes.
mean, you need Lincolns versus Razor, right?
Yeah, I don't mind that they win Lincolns. I just think you never 5v5
yeah.
if you have 2
I'm
Lincolns.
fine with Lincolns if they just continue to rat the map. Like
But
they're
what's
doing
it-
great. They're growing a lead.
What's the point of not having 5v5 when you have like Tidehunter and Phoenix?
Well, they have
True.
Huskar, Razor, so it's kind of like those are your 2 supports. Those are their 2 cores. You know, like the Tide Phoenix will help you 5
what?
on 5 when your cores are way ahead.
Do you guys see that? EternaLEnVy just TP'd to his tier 3, but it was a 6-second TP and he canceled it. He literally was TPing 10 feet away,
Look, man.
but then he didn't.
Just
well,
That was
he
just
had,
weird.
He,
Sorry, it was
he
just
had
really
to do
weird.
that. but
Yeah.
you
It's
just
funnier when
don't
you
play the game fast enough to understand
Yeah.
yeah,
that sort of move.
that's next level, Wismo. That was actually a good move.
It actually makes sense when you see it, but like when you describe it, it does not
And
make
look,
sense.
he just ran back to base because he knew he wanted to psych him out. Now they think his TP's on cooldown, and it is,
Smart.
but he didn't use it. He says, "I don't need it." It's like okay, let's say
That's the strangest move. He should double click on TP out. And
it's
TP to
it's like
fountain,
that
right?
thing in Scandinavia. You know,
Yeah.
you go to the club and you buy bottles,
Yeah.
and then you just pour them out to demonstrate like
That
you don't need
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
you're
you
just
don't
on
need
that
it, yeah.
level.
That I first time heard about. the
Remember to
story
stand
about
up and stretch
Scandinavia.
between
It's
matches.
it's some Sweden.
Dude, that's a really good tip.
That is
I
good.
like the non-Dota ones. Like that one. That one's great.
Remember to stand up and stretch between the
Ooh,
matches.
we should do some stretch. I mean,
Yeah,
we should
do,
stretch too.
Yeah,
We could do yoga.
I'm gonna stretch it
Team
out.
yoga.
Okay.
You actually do yoga, right? Do you
Yeah.
still do it, or did you?
Yeah, I've
used
been
to?
I've been taking a slight what do you call it?
You guys aren't gonna stretch it out?
Nah, I'm good.
Hiatus.
Now I just
or
listen to
something
it.
like that?
I'm joining you.
Can you guys
Thanks,
touch your
guys.
Oh
toes?
no, I can't.
No, I can't. I can get
touch
to
my
like
toes.
I can get to like
No, that's too much. That's
Oh,
too much,
God,
Kyle.
that
Come on,
hurts.
that's too much.
Jesus.
I like the.
We need you for a few more
Here.
days.
Don't be afraid to
Do it in
experiment
something.
with
I was
playing.
gonna offer to help you out.
That's a
BSJ.
terrible
Oh,
tip.
with my bend over.
Don't
Quads
be
look real
afraid
tight.
to experiment by
terrible
fighting
quads
a
are
familiar.
tight.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a terrible.
Don't listen to that tip.
It's like play Meepo.
Yeah, play Meepo, and then your other 4
Hey,
teammates just want to beat
can
you
there be
up.
like parentheses in unranked or something?
Yeah, they should add like
Yeah.
in and ranked.
Yeah,
Go.
please, because that's not a good one.
Looks like someone just had to take a quick diddle. They're good.
Somehow you turn it.
What?
Just make something completely normal. Diddle.
Had to pee. Sorry.
It is not allowed by rules.
Really?
Of course, it's not.
What, to take a bathroom break in the middle of the
Yeah.
game?
What if
probably-
you What if you don't pause the game and you pee in a cup?
That's a problem. Yeah, that's
Is
not
that legal,
that's
though?
not a problem.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
problem
fine.
for your teammates. I mean, that's not a
I
problem
I feel
for
like
a
if you're
tournament.
dead and you go to the bathroom, that's probably legal, right? Like you're
Well,
probably
yeah.
Well, you're
you
leaving, but
can't
you're
pause.
leaving.
You're just not allowed to
Pause.
pause. Yeah,
Yeah, but you are leaving. And what if his Fitbit has Dota on it?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
yeah. And you're like watching the words. You can see all the stuff.
You know Fitbit tracks you? That's why they stopped being so popular. Like, it tracked everything you did,
So
and they
what?
heard what you said. You want the government knowing?
Oh yeah, that's why
That's
I can
a good point,
see.
that's a good
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
And also the
Yeah.
moon landing was fake.
Dude,
I'm just
I
kidding.
remember I used to try like real hard to make sure my fingerprints were never taken, you know, just in case.
You can't do
But
that.
now it's not even possible. Like,
Yeah,
there's like
you're
15
traveling.
countries that have my identity.
Yeah, of course.
Screwed.
Do they know you as Swindles or Kyle?
Or melons.
That's a good point.
No.
Or melons?
Yeah, that's good. You have three
They know
different
me
names.
for my
You're good.
melons.
Yeah.
His melons in Russia, Kyle in the US, and in Europe his smells.
Oh,
That's
I
smart.
see. I see.
Yeah.
This four
Like
step by
spy.
Tiny's a little odd to me. I think they're going a little too hard on this split push thing because you want to like do the split push like
Yeah.
to get your lead, but then your items need to come together
Well,
to.
The thing
in
is,
the game.
everything about it's really for the link, right? So if you force away from the link, theoretically, that's like plus 150.
I'm saying he went like 4-step and then he's going
Boots of
bots,
travel.
or that's
Yeah.
that's at least what he has up queued up.
He's getting it.
he's not by bots. There's no.
I think he is.
Aren't VGJ
Slap bet.
okay with
on
a
the
like
boss?
super late game?
I think after watching me at Slap, no one wants to do that anymore. It's real
Blitz
painful.
really set the tone for slap bets.
The only thing Blitz is talking about, like all these days, that is about yesterday's slap.
It's
his
biggest accomplishment.
Yeah, his biggest accomplishment in his
Hey,
life.
whoa! The next on Dota 2 League when he
Yeah, I'm
played
sorry.
against
Yeah,
4K
of course. I'm
players
sorry. Yeah.
and thought he was good.
He was playing
Whoa.
against like Nature's Prophets.
He almost
with
beat
two
an
boots.
AI bot once.
Yeah, that's true. And he
So-
has another chance.
You sound a little bitter.
About what?
But
No,
what?
I have
No,
no
I'm not
idea.
bitter. I know I'm a better Dota player than him, so I don't mind.
Everybody gets one.
Everyone gets one. I put honey on his doorknob. That's what he gets, rat bastard. But this Windranger and Mirana are both pretty farmed. I mean, at least damage-wise, they do a little bit.
So to clarify to people at home, they see this Huskar, they see this Razor, and they know if this game goes long as they just play the map, they're going to farm more efficiently on the side of VGJ.
Yeah.
So they have no rush to end this game. They know they outscale if they get more items.
Just don't lose a team fight.
Yeah.
Bad.
Tiny.
So don't give the enemy team what they
Oh,
want.
that's
But he missed the
So it's
stun
okay, yeah.
on Universe.
still a kill. And the split push is not working pretty good.
They need to not play 3 lanes. That's a little too risky.
Yeah.
Oh, this...
EG
You can only
style.
play 2 of the 3 lanes.
He's
yeah.
waiting to see if everyone TP'd out.
EG usually only does it till like 15-20 minutes though. As the game goes on, it becomes easier and easier to kill you.
Oh,
Oh, he can't see him.
Oh.
That's
feels
it.
bad.
Yeah, it feels bad, man.
Not to say Fnatic can't win this game at all.
I mean, Fnatic has the one hero.
VGJ has to keep this clean. Like, they can't afford to be feeding in the bottom lane, especially because if they end up like having to draw too much attention bottom and then Fnatic gets Roche, that's exactly how Fnatic wins this game.
This is like one of those games where Pudge is like perfect, right? Like if you're defending, Pudge is like the perfect hero, right? You just hook a hero, it ends the push.
Yeah,
like,
but
if you kill him, it ends the push.
At the same, that's why they can't push.
Yeah,
so
sure.
they're not pushing, and so
Exactly.
Fnatic knows they can't just let this keep happening. You see the net worth lead; it's already 6K. It's going to keep climbing.
Late
Fnatic has to make something happen. I like the blink Pudge. I think they need a few more catch items on the side of Fnatic.
Oh,
They have 20 more seconds. Oh, that's a problem for
That's
MSS.
a tide, though.
No.
he knows to use his Ravage there, they can actually push their base.
Yeah.
Probably.
Roche is the main thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 minute. They don't know that, we do.
Yeah, I still don't know if you do enough damage on VGJ. I feel like the timing you're looking for at this point is going to be post Huskar AC and like after this Aegis. So you need to buy another 15 minutes or so before you're actually ahead in damage output.
It's a long time, actually.
Yeah.
I agree.
This was my fear. Like when they took that fight mid, like the way they've been playing the game was as if they felt they were further ahead, but now they've put themselves in a position where even though they have a lead, like they can't take a fight successfully for a while.
But they-
This should have.
they
I
don't
feel
need
like
to
it should
take
be
a
like
fight.
10 or 15K
They
already,
don't.
though.
It's
They don't
true.
need to take a fight. They just need to kill one person right here, take Roche.
Who do you ult? Oh, himself.
Now this could be a good fight. You still have Ravage when he
Yeah,
spawns.
Razos trying to kill pieliedie. He's getting revealed. Oh, that's a problem for
Yeah, big,
SVG.
if he can get it off.
SVG.
He got off.
SVG.
Egg.
That's a great supernova. DJ, late mailed. DJ.
I bet it's got to be careful.
DJ is going to
No
be there.
Oracle ulti.
Oh, that's nice.
Everyone.
That's nice.
All
Super
three.
Earn and
And Envy.
He even
Envy
used his
run
BKB
checking.
at the end there.
And they have no
Wow,
buyback.
wow, universe. That's a leap of fate, yeah.
Got
That
him.
was a good one,
Got him,
actually.
though.
Leap
He
of
got
faith.
him.
That Wind Ranger's down.
Is that worth?
Is that GG?
Oh my god, I've never
It's
seen
not-
that Weaver taunt.
That's GG.
That's 2 sets of racks.
That's
at
actually
least,
GG.
right.
Yep.
I mean,
That should be tier 4
Huskar
towers
is not
now.
a comeback
So like
hero.
I was
Just
saying,
tier 4 tower.
VGJ is in a position
To
where
take a
they're
really
ready
good
to
fight.
take a good team
Yes.
fight.
So what you're telling me is, if Fnatic tries to force something outside the base and Oracle ultis himself,
Yeah.
they
I
are
mean, the
ready to
moment
take a good fight.
Tide's respawning. Oracle has ulted himself.
Yes.
There's no reason you should be even
He has Shivas,
considering
right?
Yeah,
engaging.
no
On
more
Razor.
items are needed. The
Yeah.
timing has been hit.
no, wait, what? He bought Boots of Travel in a losing
Oh,
game?
that's,
I'm mad.
That's not good.
Boots of Travel in a losing game is my biggest pet peeve ever, I think. Besides Midas is not being used efficiently.
I'd say I have that problem, but at first I
I
had
just
to
don't.
losing.
What?
He
How
had
does
4.4K.
He has not his BKB, right? No, he has. He has his BKB, but it doesn't help him.
What?
He has a
Buyback.
buyback.
Boots to
DJ,
travel in. Boots to
DJ.
travel in.
Well, he's
Oh,
running
no,
in,
pieliedie
forcing
is
him to
dead.
speed quicker, I
Now
guess.
he has no BKB.
I
It's
really
45.
don't like that.
You know,
Actually,
it
that's-
might actually be 50 with his passive.
I am so Why
I
does
actually
he
think
have
that's
bots?
I think that's a really
I
big
don't
deal.
know.
He didn't have Shivas for that fight or anything. Shiva's big.
He had Shiva cute and he
Yeah.
um
He went
if he
Boots
catches
of Travel.
somebody, it's these bots.
who? Razzo?
No, EternaLEnVy.
Oh,
Well, maybe he'll catch Rezo, who moves at 7,000 move speed. A little quicker.
Is he level 25 on Weaver already?
No.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
he is. Oh my.
Yeah, it's that level 10 talent, man. It's a big part of what makes the hero good.
Do you Gemini +1 Gemini attack? Just
I've
a free
taken
attack,
it,
right? I think
yeah,
it's really good
I
too.
think it's really good against heroes like Phoenix. I've picked it up before because you just get that you get 3 attacks for
Well,
1 on like the egg and stuff.
It's a 20K, but they know neither of the ults are up, right? Well, Phoenix
That's
Egg is
actually a good
again.
move.
I don't think you can force Roche. You just lost 2 racks. They
And
have like
yeah,
a
They're
full
gonna
item on
lose the
everyone
third lane.
Yeah, look at bottom.
Tiny's threatening bot, and that tree makes you do pure damage to towers, basically.
Basically.
Yeah,
So it
because
doesn't?
heroes do 50% tower
Oh.
damage,
Oh,
and
and
he
he
does
does
200%.
Gotcha.
They have no TPs up, so they're just
Yeah,
gonna
tier
go
3
tiny.
no.
Look at Huskar. He's gonna have to BKB that off, I think.
Oh my.
Oh, he gets shackled.
Oh,
GG.
nice Shackle.
GG.
Now I would say it's game, yes. Sneyking wasn't it? Sneyking was just chilling bottom.
Dude, I feel like this has just become commonplace for Fnatic, though, where they play these long-ass games and they just lose, like, out of nowhere. And it just feels like they're lost mid-game.
This wasn't even that long.
I
of a
actually
game,
want to comment
though.
on what they did, I think.
What?
Was
I mean-
go ahead.
There was no moment in this game where Fnatic were like in a better position, right?